Hey everyone, I'm Scott from HZad Education. Today we're looking at how to do the outline for IELTS Writing Task 2, an essay. You have 40 minutes in total to complete the essay, and it follows a very standard structure. But of course, there is not just 40 minutes. You're going to have to analyze the question first, then you have to prepare your outline. The outline should take no more than 5 minutes. It's very fast, I know. Then we have to write the essay, and finally, proofread. Proofreading is highly important. Make sure you save time to do this. You will correct all of your grammar, punctuation, capital letters, and hopefully not change much. But this might take 5 minutes. So let's say in total, you only have 30 minutes to write. When practicing at home, make sure you constrict your time just to 30 minutes or 40 minutes, including question analyzation. Okay, so it's not a lot of time. Let's look at the best outline that you can do in order to make yourself successful during the writing section. Okay, we're looking at our introduction paragraph. Remember, you only have enough space or enough time for about 250 words. Let's put that in there. We're looking at 250 words in total. You can go over a little bit, but you want to stay in 250 words. So the introduction paragraph may only be 50 words. We have 50 words for intro. Okay, today we received our IELTS statement question. It says, many people go through life doing work that they hate or have no talent for. Why does this happen? What are the consequences of this situation? Now, let's break this apart. It's a pretty intense question, I will say. Okay, we have some strong words here. First of all, I'm seeing the word hate and have no talent for. So we know that this is going to be a persuasive essay. We're using strong vocabulary. Another thing to note, there are no personal pronouns in this question. Sometimes you will get an IELTS question that has things like, what do you think? Now, if you have a question that says, what do you think? This is going to be in the first person. Our question doesn't say, what do you think? It says, why does this happen? What are the consequences of the situation? We can consider this essay as a third person essay. Now, it's okay if you want to write in the first person, but most of the time we'll write in a third person if the question doesn't directly ask for your opinion. Let's look at some more intense words. We're looking at why this happens and what are the consequences. We already have most of our thesis built into this question, the why and the what. In your body paragraph, you will be answering why and what. Okay. In most articles that you read online, you might see a hook at the beginning of the paragraph. A hook, something to grab the attention of the readers. Because this is for an IELTS exam, we are not going to include the hook. The examiner doesn't really care about how interesting or fascinating the article is. They're looking for a logical argument or a logical essay. So let's start with our intro sentence. The intro sentence is going to restate or paraphrase this statement. When you paraphrase, you are restating the statement using your own words. Make sure it is in your own words. This demonstrates that you know the question, you understand it, and you're able to summarize or rephrase it. So, let's look at this question. Many people go through life doing work that they hate or that they have no talent for. Okay, personally, I don't want to use the strong words like hate or have no talent for. So my introduction sentence is going to paraphrase this in a similar way. Instead of saying many people go through life, I'm going to say nowadays. That just summarizes that people in this social setting. Nowadays, people are often, and instead of saying hate, I'm going to say dissatisfied because I don't like the word hate, it's a bit too strong. So nowadays, people are often dissatisfied with their work. And in fact, I don't want to use the word work because they've already said this in the statement. I'm going to say career. Nowadays, people are often dissatisfied with their career or they feel they can do something better. Can you see how I paraphrased this first sentence here? I'm not worried about these two questions below. I'm paraphrasing the beginning. Nowadays, people are often dissatisfied with their career or they feel they can do something better. So we are taking the main question or the main statement and paraphrasing. Now, remember that the examiner is going to pretend they don't know what the question was. So this is why we paraphrase. Okay, let's get into the thesis. It's the most important. Now, I talked about writing in the first person and the third person, and it's okay to use the first person when you're looking at your thesis. The reason we do this is because it tells the examiner, where is your opinion? Where is your thesis? We're going to say first person for your thesis or your main idea. Now, we can use first person statements like, in my opinion. That's great. To my knowledge. Good. The best of my experience. Something like this to state that it's your opinion. Now, remember, with your thesis statement, it needs to address the first statement and have two supporting clauses. Luckily, today, we have those two supporting clauses, the why and the what. So my structure is already built into the question. I'm going to say, in my experience. Then I will say, the cost of living forces people to choose a career based on salary. Now, you can have two sentences for your thesis, but today I want to make one sentence for my thesis, so it will be a longer sentence. Now I need to have my two supporting clauses, the why and the what. I already addressed the why. It says, based on salary. That's the why, which can negatively affect your mental or physical health. Okay, mental and physical health are now my two supporting clauses. So I have the why, salary, and the what, mental and physical health. When I go to my body paragraph, most of my body paragraph will be talking about the mental and physical health. These are my two supporting details. And of course, I'll be talking about the salary, but I want to mention how it negatively affects their mental and physical health. Okay, so make sure you have your why and your two supporting arguments. Now, because this is only 250 words in total for your essay, this would be sufficient for an introduction paragraph. It would look like this, kind of. That's large enough. That's probably about 50 words. But if you feel you have some more space, or you want to make a smooth transition into your body paragraph, and you have enough time, you can write a closing sentence or a transition into the next paragraph. I'm going to write a short one today. Because my body paragraph will be talking about the mental and physical health, my smooth transition will say, Focusing on the individual's passion or skill set can help someone have a more meaningful life. That's a very smooth transition, and it'll help me talk about the mental and physical help in the next paragraph. Okay, this is a large introduction paragraph. I could have not included the closing transition, but it's okay. So, when you are focusing on your introduction paragraph, make sure you have an intro sentence that paraphrases the IELTS statement. Have a thesis which has a main idea and two supporting facts, two supporting statements. Then, if you have time and space, you can have a smooth transition into your next paragraph. This is the best structure to do the IELTS Task 2 writing part. Remember, you only have 30 minutes, so use your time wisely. Please remember to like and subscribe to the channel for HZad Education. We see you here every week, twice a week. Thank you, and good luck with your IELTS examination.